Hi, this is Jack. It's Tuesday, September 28th, 2010. Welcome to Briarpatch. I haven't done one of these videos in several months, and one reason is it takes a lot of hard drive, and I ran out of hard drive. My computer messed up, so it just wasn't happening. So I got all that equipment fixed, and then the other reason was, like, I mostly just didn't feel like it. One reason was it was really hot and rainy here almost, most of summer. But the other reason is we both Steve and I lost loved ones this year, and we're both having to adjust to it. And I know it's when something changes so drastically, it takes a while for your mind to catch up with what's happening. So I'm going to ease back into it, and we'll take a look about what's growing around the neighborhood. And I think I want to spend most of these videos in the coming season to tell you about all the new stuff we've been working on. I know it doesn't look like a lot's been happening on Florida this year, but there's a lot of stuff, and it's kind of all going to hit at once. So by next spring, we're going to have a lot of really, really nice stuff. You're going to like it. So anyway, let's go take a peek at my neighbor's yard. And this is my neighbor Jam's muscadine grape arbor. And the season's just about over. Most of them are picked either by Jam or by the deer. There's like 3 different varieties: Scuppernongs, muscadines, and every one of them delicious. Oh, there's some beauties right there. They look lonely hanging on that vine with all the rest of the grapes picked, so I better do something about that. And right here what he's doing is he's making a new vine. He hangs a pot of dirt from the wire there, and then take a piece of the vine and stick it in there. And then this winter he'll be able to plant this guy. So it looks like he cleared off this one. So I guess this is where he's going to plant his new grapes. As long as I'm creeping around Jam's yard, I thought I'd show you these catalpa trees. Fishermen like to grow these down here because they get these caterpillars on them they call catalpa worms. They're really good for fishing bait. See those? We used to call them Indian cigars. And there's another species, a more northern species, northern catalpa tree. And when we'd go to Indian Lake up in northern Ohio when I was a kid, we would smoke these. We tried to smoke these, and we got like sick every time. And you can't smoke them, but we always tried. So that's the Indian cigar. It's not a cigar. Doesn't really have anything to do with Indians either. Okay, now we're coming back to my yard, that you can tell because the grass is uncut. I got that fuzzy little dog there. That's my new little dog taking a pee. Jan. So, well, anyway, when I lost the Danes this summer, I got this little fella from the pound, and he's just really great. So there he is. His name's Chin. And we're up on the hill that hasn't had any maintenance done all year. It's pretty overgrown, sad looking. Okay, guy, what you want to do? Now let's see if anything's blooming up here by Jim's grapes before we go down. You see right there, the red spider lilies popped up. So that's good. These things come up out of the ground this time of year. They just show up. See, there's some buds right there. There's one coming out of the ground. So they have leaves, but they don't make leaves until after they're done blooming, and then they have this like grassy leaves clumps stay until about throughout the winter until it starts getting warm again in the spring, and they die off. And we don't see them again until fall when they bloom. And this is rosemary. It's blooming again. It seems like this thing's blooming just about all the time. And I've got these big Puerto Rican hat palms planted up here. And at the base I use a lot of this weeping lantana for ground cover. I guess in addition to weeping, it's also climbing. But it makes nice purple flowers, and the butterflies like them, and it's drought tolerant, so I don't have to water it very much. And usually about fall, it blooms pretty much all year round, spits out flowers, but this time of year is when it has its main burst of bloom. Hey, I found a use for my webcam at last. Well, that's it for this Briarpatch, but I want to check this out because I'm going to use this webcam to do some demos of the new Floridata web applications we've been working on. So we'll get to those in future videos. And I hope if you're a Facebook user that you'll stop by and you'll like us on our new like box, and your little picture will show up too. So that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Be good and grow.